Hello. Yes. Good morning, Amelia. My name is LAOMEDON. Yes, the King of Troy. Yes, that Troy. Fabled city of myth, twinned with Hartlepool. I was hoping to speak to Apollo, please. Yes? Well, when will he be back? No, it's about the building work I had done with him. A commission, yes. No, not the conservatory, that was last summer. This is the work I wanted done on the city? Yes, my city. Troy. I wanted new city walls. 9 golden towers, 2 dozen turrets. Splendor the world has never seen before. Just general levelling up, you know. A few new wine bars with heated outdoor patios. Some bespoke coffee houses that do those puppuccino things you see on TikTok. Perhaps a new zoo that does silent discos in the summer. Maybe a Zzz's for the mums and dads. Some immensely large buildings named after vegetables. Glass spring onions all over the commercial district and eggplant the shit out of the northern quarter, you know. Well, Apollo said he could get it all done by the end of the month. Even brought his apprentice. Didn't catch his name. Scaly fella. Gills behind his ears. Kept dry humping the fish tank when I was making their tea. Poseidon. Right. Yeah, what is he like on work experience? Well, they finished the job and down tools. Yes, I've got the invoice here. Quite glad I was set down for it, to be honest with you, Amelia, because I'm not happy. Look, the eastern gates aren't the colour that was in the swatch book. And at least 4 turrets are crooked. As in slanting. If they're any more on the piss, they'd be bridges. Don't even get me started about that portcullis. The ramparts are jagged and the buttresses haven't even been sanded. And what's more, I was promised a Pizza Express. And all Apollo's left us with is a Carthage fried chicken. And the coffee shop doesn't know what a flat white is. It's not good enough, Amelia. So I didn't pay the invoice. Well, because Apollo, once he's done dragging his flaming chariot across the sky, needed to make right on the job. I got everyone excited about a literal god coming down to work on the city, and all I've got to show for it is some slapdash masonry, gates that don't open when it rains, and a single skyscraper called the Broccoli that has 856 windows and not a single door. And someone, I'm going to assume is that Poseidon fella, has replaced all the post offices with aquariums. I wanted high-speed fibre broadband, and you've given me a postal service that only works if you laminate postcards on a SEABASS! And if that wasn't bad enough, the second the 30-day pay period on the invoice elapsed, it starts chucking it down with plague arrows all over the city. And someone's dropped off a sea monster slap bang in the middle of the Hellespont. So I've got one half of the city coughing and dropping dead because they refuse to wear masks, and the other half getting eaten by a sea monster because the masks are obscuring their vision and I don't see it coming. So much for the fortune of Troy. I'm lucky to get a filter coffee and a garlic bread at this point. Yes, I tried to pay the invoice, Amelia. It was the first thing I tried when we started hacking our lungs up and getting pulled apart like chicken wings. And your website says it no longer accepts gold, and the only way to settle the account is by sacrificing my daughter, which seems a bit of a leap. Only have the one. Hesione. Yes. Look, I've got a ton of nieces, all of them dreadful. Can we not say come to an arrangement? Say 5 for the sea monster and a dozen aunts for the plague? It has to be a daughter? Nothing else? Fine, I'll get Hesione chained to a rock this afternoon. One assumes you want her right where the sea monster can get her? Right, well you tell that sea monster not to make a mess of the rocks. I've got a film crew coming in tomorrow to shoot some scenes in the bay for the next Heracles movie. And I'm not staying up till 3 a.m. photoshopping out my own daughter's intestines. Big bites, and we call it quits. Good gods, this is the last time I use immortal building contractors. Bunch of Argonauts, a lot of them.